Hello everyone. So today, I know it's been a while since I made a video like this, but I'm back with another video. So today, we're going to be running all the garage doors in my commercial house, including the ones in the warehouse and the ones in the shed. And some other extra stuff too. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to come inside. This is the commercial house, which I'm going to turn on the outdoor lights because it's so dark outside. Anyway, so we might be at, so we got a Craftsman button, a Chamberlain button, and a Genie button. What could that lead to? These three openers. We got a Chamberlain model HD 600DM on this door. We got a Craftsman model 139.539759 SRT1 on this door. And then we have a Genie medallion on this door. This was made in 2010. This was made in 2003, sorry. And this was made in 1999, I think? Or 93. I don't know. Let me see here. 33rd week of 1999. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a Genie Intellico medallion one because it doesn't have the it's a Genie model IMS 1000. This was made in 33rd week in 1999. It doesn't have the clutch, but yeah. I put on these well, I don't have the well, these are the original Genie sensors. These are the ones that probably came with every single Genie Intellicode. I know sensors are installed like crap. I'll fix that soon, but whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's turn on the lights for better lighting. So let's go ahead and run down the Chamberlain first, and then we'll run down the Craftsman, then we'll run the Genie, then we'll run them again, and then we'll run them back up down, and then we'll run down the Chamberlain from the outside. All right, we'll start off with the Chamberlain. Before you ask, these doors are custom made. Anyways, now we're gonna go run the Craftsman. There we go, going down. By the way, the Craftsman doesn't have any sounds. I'm gonna be making sounds for it as soon as possible, so. Okay, now we'll run the Genie. Oh, it's getting stuck. Oh, it got stuck a little bit. I think it's probably because of the weird installation of that sensor, so. We'll go ahead and run the Chamberlain back up. Go ahead and run up the Craftsman for makeup. back down. Then we'll run up the genie again. You might be asking, why is there a MyQ hub for the Craftsman? Well, the MyQ hub doesn't work on the Craftsman, yeah. I'm just working on getting that set up. I just kind of really don't know how to set it up, but I'm trying that. Anyways, we'll run the genie back down, we'll open the chair mill, and do an outside view of the chair mill. Whoops. Accidentally run the Craftsman. Oops. Now we'll run up the Chamberlain. Anyways, we're running up from the outside. I know there's no keypad. There's no keypad outside either doors because, yeah, I just kind of really need one. By the way, here's the outside of the doors look like. So let's go ahead and run down the store here. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the warehouse. We have a key switch, so I don't officially. The keys don't really work in this, so I put a click detector around until it. Scripting, anyways, we'll run up. This key switch only works on this door. It doesn't work on this door either. So let's run it. I wonder what open we have on here. Sound like familiar. That's right, we got the LiftMaster 1000 series on the door. This is a really old opener, but also a good opener. I was just so happy I replaced the 3245 with this motor. I think this motor is kind of worth it better than the 3245. It's pretty much worth more. Been worth it to put this up than it's much better having that on the door than like some, like some ugly opener on here. We'll go ahead and run it down using this receiver. By the way, the top button up there doesn't work with this opener. I think it might, I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and run this down. There it is. We're gonna run the Genie Pro Max. And yeah, most of my openers don't have sound, but I'm working on that. So this is door one. This button would do that door, but this was hooked up to the LiftMaster, but it doesn't work. We're gonna run the Genie Pro Max. Here we go. And down. And this door, there used to be a 3/4 Craftsman and a T50105, but those got taken down. This door is just manual. It's all just manual. You can easily lift this door. This door is kind of a little bit, it's actually kind of fragile, but you might get the hang of it, but you actually get the hang of it. Pretty cool. we're gonna go ahead and run. We're gonna open the 1000 series and we're gonna run this from the outside and close it from the outside. There's the side door. Yep, the side garage door. Yep, we're just gonna close this. Surprised, like, this door is actually so balanced. There we go, there's the outside of this door. Alright, let's go ahead and run it down with the key switch. Alright, now off to sheds. So this is one of our sheds. This is the Craftsman 3/4 horsepower chain drive model 139-53990DS. It's a 3/4 horsepower chain drive. It's on the 4-piece T-rail. I just gotta work on looking for the 3-piece, but who knows. But anyways, let's go ahead and run it up using this ordinary Craftsman button. Here we go. Come on. So I know this light doesn't work, but it's just because the light's burnt out. We'll go ahead and close it from the outside. Okay, now let's go ahead and run this opener. This is an old Sears. So let's go ahead and run it. Here we go. So this opener is a Sears model 139.5654300. It has the working thermal light delay, which is pretty nice. We'll go ahead and run it down from the outside. Here we go. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and more videos are coming soon. Anyways, thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. Have an amazing day, everyone. Goodbye.